So, what is hypnosis? So I'm doing this video simply because I've been asked to do a video on the relationship between hypnosis and advertising, and it's important, first of all, that people get an idea of what hypnosis is. And I'd like you to have a look at the subject, the girl in this picture, and I can tell you already by looking at her eyes that she is in what is called a stage 1 hypnotic trance. Now this is what most people think of as hypnosis, this so-called rapid induction. Have a look.
Explained previously the process of the frame.
And the hypnotist is explaining that this woman is about to be hypnotized, and this is a setup for the hypnosis technique that he's going to use, which is a rapid induction technique called the arm pull induction. And he's getting her to obey his commands. He moves her forward, he moves her back. So she's already getting used to obeying him. And at this stage he's avoiding even arm contact. And here comes the actual technique itself. And this is what we call a confusion technique of rapid induction. And she's now in a slightly deeper state of hypnosis, somewhere between level 1 and level 2. And I'm going to explain these levels of hypnosis in a moment. And you'll see the tapping. And so it goes on. It's pointless watching this anymore. You won't really get much of an idea of what's going on. Now, was what you just saw really hypnosis? Well, yes, it was. And it's what is known generally as stage hypnosis. I don't know of any clinical hypnotists who'd use this type of hypnotic induction. Now, there are stages to hypnosis. There are 4 stages. Some people postulate that there is a 5th, but most hypnotists would agree that there are 4 stages. And the first stage she was already in when he started this induction, and this is what stage hypnotists normally do. They look for people who are easy to put into a type 1 trance, a stage 1 trance. And this can be achieved simply by talking to them, if they're easy to entrance. And once they're in that trance, it's very easy to deepen it, and really that is what this confusion technique and other techniques like it, such as the handshake induction, use to bring about hypnosis. Now, stage 1 is a simple thing. It's something you've experienced every day. If you've driven a car and you can't remember how you got to your destination because you've been on autopilot, congratulations, you were in stage 1. If you've ever been so absorbed in a film or a book that you haven't noticed what's going on around you, also congratulations, you've been in stage 1. This is what stage 1 hypnosis is about. It's a lack of conscious awareness of your surroundings, yet still leaving your subconscious able to carry on tasks to which it is educated for. And stage 2 hypnosis is a slightly different variation. In stage 2, you know that you are expected to be hypnotized, and you go along with the hypnotist's suggestions, and the reason that you go along with them is unknown to you. In fact, you are sure that you are not hypnotised. You know you're not hypnotised, and you can stop doing this at any time you like, and you know that, but for some reason you don't want to. That is stage 2. It sounds strange, and unless you've experienced it, then it's very difficult to explain. But this is what it is. You're inside your head. Your perception of what is going on outside you, with the exception of the hypnotist's voice, is very, very limited. And he will suggest to you things like raising your arm, like closing your eyes, and you'll go along with it, and you'll be thinking to yourself, well, I'm not hypnotised, but I'm going to do this just to humour him. But in actual fact, you can't break out of it unless he tells you to, whereas in stage 1 you can at any time instantly come out of it. Stage 3 hypnosis is a deeper version of stage 2, and it's in stage 3 hypnosis that most clinical work is done, such as removal of phobias, removal of anxiety, and life improvement, slimming, stop smoking, and all those sort of things. This is stage 3 hypnosis, and stage 3 hypnosis is very often, it's just a conversational technique, and certainly it produces results. Stage 4 hypnosis is what is regarded as the final. It will take several stage 3 hypnosis sessions before you can get to stage 4, but in stage 4 you have complete control over your body's reactions, or rather the hypnotist does. He can make you stop feeling cold. For example, you can sit in an ice bath for half an hour and feel perfectly okay about it. The same with heat. The same with your response to light. For example, you can shine bright lights in your eyes. The list is just endless, and it's stage 4. Basically, the hypnotist has complete control over you. Now, many hypnotists will tell you that they can't make you do anything that you wouldn't normally want to do, and this is true as far as it goes. What the hypnotists don't tell you is that they can be sneaky and make you want to do those things over a series of sessions. And there is a very good demonstration of the actor Stephen Fry being assassinated by a gentleman on BBC television, and yeah, he didn't really want to do that, but he was convinced that Stephen Fry was a very nasty person. First of all, he was taught how to use a gun. He was given a trigger message which made him pull out the gun and pull the trigger, and this is how these things are done. They're done in stages, in steps. So this is hypnosis, and certainly you'll be now more aware of hypnosis than you were. So how about other forms of induction? Conversational induction is perfectly possible. You can go up and just talk to someone, and I'm going to show you a short section of video now of this happening. Now here, courtesy of RT, we have a man entering a bank in Smolensk, and he enters the bank. He has a short conversation with the teller. During which he manages to get her to stage 2 hypnosis. He gives her commands, she opens the safe, she retrieves a bundle of cash, she counts the cash, and she issues it to the man. All, apparently, according to the security video, completely normal. But it's not. She was hypnotised. So this is hypnosis. Now, conversational hypnosis is somewhat different to those things that you've seen on here so far. And conversational hypnosis is something that I did a course in not too long ago. Don't worry, I'm not going to hypnotise you now. But it is a very powerful technique, and there are three basic ways to get people into a trance. One is by talking to them and using certain words, certain phrases, certain images in your conversation, and one is by shocking them, believe it or not. A profound shock to the system makes your mind effectively weakened, and suggestions can slide in past your conscious mind into your subconscious and produce quite a reaction. And the third way is confusion. There is a very famous technique called a handshake induction, where you put out your hand as if you're going to expect the other person to shake it. When they reach their hand out, you grab their hand, twist it, turn it up in front of their face, and say a certain script, and before they know it, they're in a deep stage 1, bordering on a stage 2. Now, how can hypnosis be used in advertising will be the subject of my very next video. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video on hypnosis and what it is. It is the surrendering of your will and the reduction of outside perceptions. So if you've enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe, and I promise you that I won't be hypnotising you in this video or the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.
Well, you could subscribe to Arduinotronic, or just go jump in a lake.